Hi, welcome to episode 2. So episode 1 taught us that the central theme of this game is a warning about teenagers and young adults being defined by their social media status, by the numbers of followers they've got and the number of likes they get. Anita admires Maya initially, not just as a person who's talented, this charismatic artist who seems to know her own mind and she's very expressive in her work, but because her online presence attracts so much admiration and positivity. Her followers love her and their numbers are growing. Contrast that with Anita's own attempts at social media online, and her posting has reverted to selfies that attract predatory comments suggesting she'll only gain further popularity by demeaning herself. Anita's friend Amelie is worried about her. There's been a past trauma, something in Anita's life, maybe something the guys at school did, because there was a mention of that and about them apparently being sorry for it. We don't know the details. It possibly affected more than just Anita. She's meant to be on medication because of it, but she's not taking her medication. And when Amelie raises the prospect of therapy sessions as something she might want to consider, Anita dismisses them as useless to her. So all of this raises questions about how much we can trust the experiences that Anita is having in the game that are being presented to us as the player as being real, and how much of it might be delusional. Some things we can take for factual. Ketterstadt is a place on the edge of ruin. Certainly this part of it is. The villa is really run down. It's an abandoned shell where it looks like the residents left in a hurry. They had no option. The dilapidated state of the place, I think, is a reflection of the economic depression, but also it sort of mirrors the anger and helplessness that the young people of Ketterstadt feel, the fact that they're leaving the place in droves. The graffiti that is in there, it may be an opportunity, this blank canvas, for people like Maya to develop their talent in beautifully symbolic pieces, but it also has lots of messages sprayed on the wall which are angry, they're dark, they reflect this sense that Ketterstadt is finished and that the people who've done it need to escape the place. The people who are writing these messages don't want to be around Ketterstadt, they want to leave and find somewhere else to be. And the villa has required this strange reputation as a location for suicides, and it looks like Maya was recently given the makeshift shrine of flowers that are still in bloom in the courtyard below, one of them. Anita, our central character, is lost. Comparison is the thing that's dragging her down into dark places, this social media status thing. It's not just the issue with Maya, it's Anita's whole future. Her friend Amelie is heading off to college. She's got a better life planned away from Ketterstadt. Anita feels, though, that study for her education is just another area where she's a failure. College would be a waste of time, pointless for her. She's losing contact with Amelie. She's being left behind. She's feeling like she's going to be abandoned. And Amelie, knowing that Anita feels this way, concerns her even more. Those things I think we can be sure of in the game, but there are many things we cannot be sure of. The sticky notes with all the bad things that Anita feels about herself or has had said to herself in the past, and they've lodged in her brain. Or maybe some mixture of the two. The labyrinthine nature of the villa itself, when we're being chased, we've had to run through it twice to escape that sort of monster that looks like it's covered in all these negative sayings and phrases and whatever. It's like a social media monster, if you like. And Anita not remembering that Maya took her own life is, in one sense, it's like she's trying to deny it or she's blocked it out. But if she could forget something so important, how much can we trust the other things that she thinks she's seen? Has she really seen them? Has her mind been affected so much by Maya's death? The bathroom scene with all that blood, the scratches on her arm. Has Anita self-harmed before? And why the apology to her mother? Did she feel like she let her mother down? What is that about? So, as you can see, my mind is all over the place. I ended the episode where Anita has decided that she wanted to follow Maya, and now she's become another of those who stepped off the roof looking for a way out. The big question now is, how deep is Anita's delusion? Her distorted grasp on reality, hallucination, her understanding of reality and the truth. Is there some other element, some mystical thing going on here? What if this whole thing is not what it seems? What if the monster was real? What if the messages from Maya were not just in Anita's head? If Maya's dead, how can she be sending her messages? Is this the end for Anita, or is there something more? Right, my friends. Episode 1 was very heavy and disturbing. Let's see what awaits us in the next part of Silent Hill, The Short Message. I snuck a little edit in there because my phone went bing. Sorry about that. Yes, so we're back here again. We kind of know the layout of this place, don't we? Will anything have changed?
Oh, no. My battery.
Well, that's a change. Oh, that's not good. Because some areas around here are very dark. Someone's broken the top part further than they had before. Or am I imagining that? I might be imagining it. I'm starting to imagine all sorts of things. Do you know, without the ability to shine a torch on stuff, this isn't going to be pleasant. Look how dark it is. Oh boy. Alright. I mean, there's a little bit of environmental light coming in, but let's face it, not much. Well, oh. Alright. There's some light on in the actual building this time.
That girl gets an empty plate.
Is that her mother talking to her? She's referenced her mother already, hasn't she? Oh, interesting. Didn't see that last time. The lights shining are going to be very useful in guiding us to where we need to go here, aren't they? Oh, the noise, the sound that cord's making as it swings. Very good, very good. Alright, we're going in here first. Now again, none of this should come as a shock to us, but there might just be more things to see. We know the artwork. We know the shelves. We know you're going to repaint it all. This place, it did literally go to the dogs, didn't it? After the COVID outbreak. That was the final nail in the coffin for any chance of resurrecting this building. Oh. Oh! What's happened to Maya's lovely artwork?
What? Who would do this?
Yes, exactly. Who would do this? I mean, okay. I mean, it's not just going to be artists who come to this place, is it? Anybody who's got no better thing to do and time on their hands is probably going to be looking for things to do. Door. Alright, let's go back into the corridor door. Although corridors are scary, because that's where the monster lurked in the first episode. Let's go into this one. Again, the absence of light this time, isn't it? The inability to... They've done it to that one as well. They've vandalised whoever they are. That... What? Oh! Are these the people who did the vandalising? Is this the person? Can't be the work of one person, can it? Or could it be? Ho 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 ho. Now we can go to a desk and examine a book. This is called The Younger Generation and Trauma, a Report. You can't see that because I'm in the way of it, but I'll read you the rest of it. Children Who Turn Trauma into Tales, Solitude and Anxiety in Teenagers Part 2. All of the teenagers surveyed suffer from deep psychological issues caused by past experiences, and interestingly, all of them conceptualise those issues as grandiose stories of sorts. One girl placed herself in the role of a tragic hero, convincing herself that she was at the mercy of an abusive stepmother and that her loving real mother existed elsewhere. Another girl viewed her childhood scars as stigmata, believing those scars would bloom into beautiful cherry blossoms. That's interesting. These convenient tales in the face of extreme adversity are born out of a deep desire to escape unbearable pain and self-hatred. The greater the trauma, the more grandiose the story surrounding it. Fascinating, as Mr. Spock would say. I once knew somebody who confused Mr. Spock with Dr. Spock. Two completely different things.
It's back on.
Yeah, that makes no sense at all, does it? Yes, if you were having a baby, you'd need to get those the right way round. Dr. Spock and Mr. Spock. Okay, so this one's been totally defaced as well.
How could somebody do this?
Oh, here we go. CB. These are new messages. You're so full of yourself. What is this? Oh, here we go. More people with messed up views. Your art sucks.
Some people really have nothing better to do. Wait.
Worst I ever saw.
I bet it was these guys.
Yes. So they found out that Maya was painting. They knew she had an online presence and lots of followers. They probably watched her videos and then decided they were going to put an end to her artwork. Oh! Man! There was a whole lot of them and they're all wearing the same tops. And in the first episode there was something about the guys say they're sorry or something, they regret what they did. Is this them? A bunch of guys from college? From school? You're standing in my way, all of you. Let me through. Oh, that's creepy. That's very creepy. I actually think I'm probably, yeah. So you can see the full effect here, I'm just going to take myself off screen for a minute and we'll look at it. They are very spooky. I like that. I'm out of here. You freaked me out. Oh, we can go on the balcony. Why? Suddenly it's really foggy out here as well. Just like it was when she came back to being alive. I'm inspecting below. Alright, let's make a bit of progress around the balcony. Where the heck are those noises coming from? Yeah, we'll go in there in a minute. I'm looking. I'm really looking. R3 inspect. There isn't a lot to see. It's very, very misty foggy all of a sudden. I'm glad your phone's working again. Anita. Amelie's got to be the next one to send you a text, hasn't she? It's got to be Amelie. Oh, hello. There's something on the table. I cannot get to it. Yes, I can. Examine. Oh, inside the fog of social media, solitude and anxiety in teenagers. all of the teenagers interviewed said they were ashamed of the risque selfies they posted online. They also claimed they experienced anxiety over not getting any likes on such photos. What all of the kids had in common was an extremely low self-esteem. The greater their anxiety and the lower their confidence, the more pronounced their reactions were to positive attention. The sense of fulfillment they experienced after getting a like online is difficult for adults to comprehend. Furthermore, even when acknowledged, the teenagers could still not view their actions positively and quickly reverted to despair, seeking more attention to fill the void. Teenagers who are not yet psychologically mature run the risk of experiencing this toxic quest for validation. Too true. It's a bit of a vicious circle, isn't it? You look for validation, you get a little bit of validation, it's a bit like a drug, you want more of it, and then when you don't get it, you start to wonder why. You can see the logic of it. It is Amelie. Amelie.
Just like before.
Sorry for the late reply. I fell asleep. You feeling okay? Good enough to get out of bed. Sorry for being a bad friend. So, is Maya really dead? Big pause. Why are you asking that? Please tell me. I still can't believe she's gone either. I wish it was a lie. She seemed perfectly fine before it happened. So Maya really is dead then, yeah? Anita, are you okay? You getting enough sleep? Kinda. I'm taking some really good meds. Amelie says, meds are good, but what about therapy? And then
You're so good to me.
Doesn't really do so much.
You're leaving me behind.
To be honest, you're leaving me behind. She's going off to college. Maya didn't really tell you anything. No, all she talked about was a book she'd read recently. Still, I feel guilty for what happened. Even if she didn't tell me anything, I should have known something was up. That's interesting. Maya didn't tell her anything. All she talked about was a book she read recently. I feel guilty for what happened. Even if she didn't tell me anything, I should have known something was up.
Did Maya really not say anything? Like, at all?
I get the feeling both of you think.
So what'd you think of the book?
Should have spotted something.
The author killed themselves when they were young. Something beautiful from something tragic. It's kinda enchanting, isn't it? I wonder what they were thinking right before they died. Anyway, I didn't think you'd share your thoughts in a letter. You really are shy, aren't you? I actually kinda like that, though. You write in a really flowery and passionate way. I can't wait to read more.
This is Maya talking to Anita, yes? This isn't Amelie.
Oh, okay. Letters.
So, Anita lent a book to Maya. Maya read the book. And the book has made its way into her mind somehow. And she's obsessing a little bit over it now. And the messages within it. Okay. Right. Let's progress this way. Oh, we can go in the trash room for once. Nice. This is new. Oh look, trash. And examine this. I am examining it again. Okay, these are notes. This is all your fault. Everything. You're a heartless bitch. You stole my only friend, my place in this world. All of it. And you don't even care. I'm invisible to you. I hate you. You're not talented. You're not special. You call those stains art. You came out of nowhere and ruined everything. And then we get a lot of, get the out of my life, you piece of freak. Whose notebook is this? This has to be, they're talking about Maya, aren't they? You stole my only friend. Well, the only other friend we know that Anita has is Amelie. So Maya came into the scene and stole Anita's friend Amelie away. Which would mean the notes there must have been written by Anita. These hate-filled notes, as it called it. Alright. Okay. Oh. No, surely not. I've just, a thought has just crossed my mind. I don't know whether it's crossed yours. I'm not going to say it out loud yet, because it's too horrible to contemplate. As indeed are the toilets. What is this? Deutschland Medical University School of Medicine Orientation. Dear incoming freshmen, welcome to Deutschland Medical University. Founded in 1709, I beg its pardon, DMU is one of Europe's oldest and most revered institutions. Its state-of-the-art research facilities eagerly await your arrival. Orientation details. When? September 24, 2021, 11:30 till 1300. Where? School of Medicine Central Lecture Hall. Please wear a mask when attending.
This is for the college Amelie wants to go to.
I thought it might be. Oh, and here she is. Hey Anita, you got a minute to talk? Reply, sure, what's up? Amelie, you seemed kinda out of it before. If something's bothering you, you can let me know. And what will she say to that? Thanks, but I'm fine. Amelie, sorry to bring it up, don't want to pry. Reply, nah, it's okay, I don't mind. Amelie, hey, we should go shopping together sometime. I haven't left my house in what feels like forever. Plus my brother's coming here. Reply, oh right, you okay? Amelie, yeah, I'm just going to try to avoid him as much as possible. So shopping, yeah, we can find you something cute. And Anita says, no, I'm good. I'm not a fan of crowds. And nothing looks cute on me anyway. Amelie, stop talking like that. You're way too hard on yourself. You've got the looks, you just need to find the right outfit.
Too hard on myself, huh? Amelie's the only one who thinks that.
Yeah, it's interesting this. If she thinks Maya stole Amelie away, that's one thing. But the fact is, she's still your friend. So she didn't steal her away completely, did she? But you don't sound like you enjoy sharing friends. Oh ho, more notes. But these notes... Oh okay, this is Amelie's room. October 17, 2020. I'm finally focused on my studies, so I think I might pull an all-nighter. It won't be good for my skin. I can just hear people calling me troll and nerd, but I don't care. I have to make it to college in the city. Mum and Dad are counting on me to do well. I'll make them proud by getting into my first choice. Alright, time to hit the books till morning. November 9, 2020. Dad was talking today about how there was a plan to rebuild the town. They were going to use a bunch of funding from China to turn the town into something better, but everything got cancelled due to COVID. Sure, it would have been nice if it had gone through, but I just couldn't see it happen, even if things had worked out. Not in this place. It hasn't been special since I was little. There's nothing to do. The buildings are ancient. It's a dump. My future isn't here. It's in the city where college life is waiting for me. Everything's riding on my entrance exam next year. I have to get out before my brother comes back. Interesting. Okay. Amelie was desperate to get to college. It was her way of escaping her home situation. Pressure. Stay home alone.
Stay home alone!
That's got to be her mother's voice speaking. This is not a nice place to explore, but there is a lot going on in here. And no monsters. No monsters for a while. Oh, more notes. Sorry, I needed to have a drink there. My voice was drying up something terribly. August 24th, 2021. I got some materials from my first choice in the mail today. I'm going to be a college freshman. I'm so happy. I still can't believe it. Mum, Dad, I'm going to study my ass off and be the best daughter ever. Thank you so much for everything. September 22, 2021. Mum and Dad are yelling at each other. They're talking about bankruptcy. Wasn't everything supposed to work out even without that rebuilding plan? So this means they're out of money, right? Does this mean I can't go to college? All that hard work was for nothing? No way. Don't leave me, Mum. I can't stay here. I can't be stuck here with my brother. September 23, 2021. Mum just left. She told me to get out of the way. I have to get out of here. I want to disappear, but where would I go? This is all a bad dream. This is all a bad dream. This is all a bad dream. Oh wow. Amelie's world fell apart by the sounds of it then. Combination of circumstances, but it all came at once. Oh, God, there's stuff all over the place here. More notes. Young student found dead. Possible suicide September 25th, 2021. This is Amelie. At around 10 a.m. on the 24th, a local resident reported seeing an 18-year-old female high school student fall from the roof of a Kettenstadt apartment building. The girl was rushed to the hospital but was pronounced dead 2 hours later. According to school staff, the girl was distraught over not being able to attend college due to troubles at home. No note or diary was found, but police still believe her death may be a suicide. Right.
Amelie's not like this, though. Right?
Well, here's the thing, Anita. I think you're reliving these traumas because you feel some sort of involvement in it. I'm wondering about... Yeah, we know. Stay home alone. Go on, say it again. No voice this time. I'm wondering about the sequence of events here. It may be that Amelie died first because of the college thing. And Maya separately because of what happened to her artwork, the social media feedback she was getting about it, the hatred, and the book that she read. December 23, 2020, we're going backwards in time a bit here. I haven't been able to study since my brother came back for Christmas break. He's nice and doesn't interrupt my studies or anything, but I can't stand him staring at me. I know he was probably just messing with me back then, but I've been scared of him ever since. It's made me hate any guy looking at me. I can't believe other girls walk around school and town showing so much skin. February 21, 2021. I think I'm finally finding my study groove. My test scores are really good. I'm worried about how much my parents are fighting recently though. They were yelling at each other again today. I asked Mum why, but she wouldn't say. May 11, 2021. This is it, test day tomorrow. Mum told me I should be proud of myself since I've worked so hard, so I'm feeling great. She's not my real mum, but I know she loves me and I love her. Mum, I'm going to ace this test tomorrow for both you and Dad. So I'm guessing...
hated the way her brother looked at her.
Yeah.
I bet she wants to leave to get away from all that.
Was it her brother, was it her stepbrother? I'm wondering. Since she's not my real mum. That would put a whole different complexion, I mean it's bad anyway, on the way that her brother was looking at her, wouldn't it? Alright, we're out of here. Back into the corridor. I think we're progressing this way. bottom. We're out of here. Back the way we came. Alright. Can we go through? We can't. Ooh. Okay, that was a little bit freaky. That was my own shadow there, scaring me to death. It's like a clock sound sometimes. Okay. Oh.
If you want food, do what I say.
This is her not real mother mistreating her. Yes. Okay, the glorification of death in Japanese culture, this is called. In Japanese culture, there has long been a sense of beauty and sacrifice, with harakiri, killing oneself by slicing one's stomach, being a prime example. The idea was that by taking your own life, you symbolically purge the world of your transgressions and purify yourself. This concept can be confusing to many Westerners, with young people incorrectly assuming the Japanese yearn for a beautiful way to die. Modern Japanese people, however, do not view suicide in such a positive light anymore, and the life they value is not the biological variety, but rather a social one, where death is needed to protect that life. Okay, it's contextualising what happened, isn't it? Amelie was not as happy as she made out. I think she was actually desperate to get out of her home situation. We have a newspaper. Sorry, I had to break again for a drink there. Teenage suicides continue at infamous building. A rundown apartment complex in Kettenstadt has become known for its suicides, with teenage girls jumping from its roof practically every year. Despite repeat events, the building, abandoned ever since the development management company declared bankruptcy, remains easily accessible. The young and unemployed are not deterred by the building's grim reputation though, with many continuing to enter it and young graffiti artists using it for their work. Meanwhile, local residents' security concerns continue to grow. Okay, this we know. We're going to pick these things up and read them. However, along with the old is the new. Oh, belief in the Witch of Kettenstadt. Those who believe in the Witch of Kettenstadt share many practices with modern Wiccans, such as praying for a bountiful harvest and goddess worship. What sets the practice apart is its slight blend of both Western and Eastern customs. As for what led to the mixing of customs, there is one rather creative theory. During the joint effort of Japanese and German entrepreneurs and labourers in the 1930s to foster economic growth and prosperity, there was an exchange in cultural beliefs, giving rise to the belief in witches. Why is there a book about witches?
Wonder what those guys are talking about.
This is Maya's room.
Fortune telling? A lot of people are getting into that, huh? You don't believe in that stuff? Well, I think there's something real about it. My great-grandmother was a fortune teller. I hear people here used to treat her like some sort of prophet.
Oh.
But they all eventually turned on my great-grandmother. Guess you can predict other people's futures, but not your own.
Okay. This is stark, isn't it? Yeah, it's still very foggy misty out there. The whole world seems to have disappeared. Yeah, we've been in there, but we haven't seen all of this. Yeah, this looks like it could have been Maya's place. So is Maya into tarot and fortune telling and reading stuff like that? Is this why she was reading a book about the witches of, or witch of, Kettenstadt? Oh, man. There are so many things going on at once in this. We've been in the trash room. There's where we've been. Did we? We went into 07. The thing is, it could have changed. These places are not always the same when you go through the door on consecutive times. Yeah, we've read that. Yeah, I think this place is the same. We'll go back out if it lets us. The things we know so far. Amelie wanted to go to college. Amelie... sounds like Amelie's stepmother mistreated her. Perhaps when she was younger. But she also wants to escape the home situation because of her brother, well, I think it could be her stepbrother, and the way he looks at her. She's kind of freaked out by it, and it sounds like something happened between them in the past, which he thought was the teddy bear. Someone's singing. I can hear singing. He thought was, he excused it as just larking around. She thought there was something deeper to it. Oh, CB! Oh, yes, we're going to have to go in here.
It won't open.
But it won't open. Thanks, game.
It's locked.
Okay.
It won't open.
You can't blame me for trying more than once. Right. Back this way then. Oh, was that me? It might have been. I think I just kicked something over, one of those cans. They do look a bit like beer bottles when you look at them from a distance. So that was Amelie's situation, and then things went wrong. Although she got the grades that she sounded like she needed to go to college, the financial situation at home deteriorated. She wasn't going to be able to take up the offer of the place, and that was too much for her. That was Amelie. Amelie had been Anita's best friend by the sounds of it, possibly only friend, up until the point when Maya appeared on the scene, and then Anita felt threatened by Maya's success, her social media following, the fact she appeared very talented, more so than Anita. It's that thing about comparison is the thief of joy. And it really got under Anita's skin. Alright, we're going this way. And she didn't like it. She wrote in her notebook how she didn't like it. And she blamed Maya for taking away her friend. And she lent Maya a book. And Maya became quite interested in that book. And we're in a school corridor. What just happened?
School?
Apparently, there's lots of stuff on the wall here which we can't read. I think it might even be in German. Can I zoom in on that? It's not focusing. I don't think we're meant to be able to read it. School. Many lockers, and it's 5:45, so there's no people here. Morning, evening, presumably morning, because we walked in out of... It looked... Well, I don't know. No, the lights are all on. Maybe it's night time. Oh! But I can hear voices. Oh. Here we go. I don't think there was anything for us to find in there. So we are now Anita at school.
Damn!
Oh God. This is Anita's experience of school.
Go away!
Okay, she's being mercilessly picked on here. People are laughing at her. Witch! Oh! We can't read that one. They labelled Anita a witch. Is that what happened? Oh God, I hate this bit where you can't get past these people, get through them. What's happening? Ooh.
What the hell?
Get out, you freak!
Slut! Your art's fucking
You're a freak!
weird! Cocky piece of shit!
Oh, what did they do? Oh, these are all the things that they said to her. She was being shunned. We're going to have to walk down the avenue of insults.
Ugly! Get out, you freak!
They called her a freak because of her belief in tarot and stuff like that. But this is Anita, not Maya. Wow, this is a thing to behold.
Maya's not a freak. She's my friend.
Ah, by association. Because she was Maya's friend. They hated on her because she associated with Maya. We know that she thought she was great at one point. Oh no! No! I didn't even know that was going to happen. Oh, we're in run mode. Wake up. Oh, well, we know what's the other side of that door, don't we? Oh man, this.
Why are you chasing me?
What is it that's chasing you would be a better question. Let's go. We need to run. Oh, this is not easy either. Can I open that? Yes, it turns out I can. Let's run. Oh, this room. Open the door. Oh, I don't like this at all. Open that door. No, not that way. Open that door. Go that way. Ho, 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 ho. This is not fun at all. Alright, I've been feasted upon. Please don't send me back to the school corridor. Oh my god, it sent me back to the school corridor.
Not again.
You can say that again.
Again.
Let's go. Alright, we're going. I'm going to run straight forward this time. I'm ignoring that door. I'm going to go this way again. The phone is not helping. I'm going to go through this door because I didn't. And I can't go that way. I'm going to go this way. I'm going to go this way. This door. Come on, go. You've got to go faster, girl. This door. I'm with it. I tried my best. It's just my best was not good enough. Oh, this is frustrating. This is a frustrating mechanic. Before I open this door, I'm going to...
What am I supposed to do?
I don't know. I mean, perhaps die is the answer. Maybe you have to die a few times before you can actually make progress in this bit. I don't know. I'm going to use my usual caveat here. I'm looking at my time clock. I'm going to make several attempts at this, I'm sure. If I keep making bad attempts, I'll cut some of them out and just show you my successful one, assuming I ever have one. Let's try this way. This looks more promising because we've gone through the first door we came to. I'm being channeled because there's no options to go left or right here. Another door. And that's the lockers. Oh darn it, it's coming behind me. The door. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I hate this. I absolutely hate this. I don't know what other people's opinions are who've played this game, but this chasing mechanic is very difficult and stressful. Oh god, there. Can't go back there. 209. Let me out. There was a door there. There was a door there. I didn't take it. I think I'm going round in a circle. I am. $211. That's different. Okay. Oh, there they are again. Hello, boys. I am lost and I do feel stupid. Damn it, I've gone that way. I'm gonna run backwards into the thing, aren't I? No, this is different. Not that way. This way. Door. Door. Oh, I think I'm going around in circles. Door. Left or right? Can't go right. Can't go right. And we're dead. Okay, you've ripped my guts out, I get it. Shh, please don't put me back in the school corridor. Oh my god, I won't believe it. That was my best run so far. I don't know, I'm asking myself the same question.
What did I do to deserve this?
No idea. No idea, Anita. But I think you must have done something. That is a very interesting question. I'm not going through that door. Every time I've played it, I've gone through that door. I'm going to go through this one instead. I'm not going to go through that one. Here we go. She's actually stopped talking to herself now because she's so sure that she should be doing things she's not. I'm going to go right. I think I went left last time. I'm going to go right again. I'm going to keep going right until I can't go right. 211. Left. Left doesn't go anywhere. Oh, they're steering us back the way we've just been. All of these things are like eyes and mouths or whatever, talking to us. We can't go that way.
Don't look at me! Stop it!
Okay, we've gone this way. This is new. Take 213. She's actually stopped talking to herself because we've tried this so many times now. There's no dialogue options left on the entry point. I have been going round in circles here. These things on the wall are amazing, aren't they? There are lots of eyes looking at you and judging you and making comments.
Stop!
211. This one. We're going to go this way. This one. 212. And then this one, which has no number. And then this one, which takes us here. And then I think we're out.
Why are you chasing me? Not again. Not again. What did I do to deserve this?
All of those very valid questions. I just want to say before I move on to this next bit with Maya's conversation that the chase scenes are stressful. I think that's the intention of the game, that you're meant to find that stressful. But there comes a point where stress turns from being pleasurable into being, and I don't want to use the word monotonous, but very repetitive and frustrating to a point. Maybe that's part of the intended use of the game. I'm still smiling, but there's a fine line, is the point I'm trying to make, I think, between enjoyable exposure to that kind of mechanic in a game and the point at which you begin to question whether you're actually going to make it through and how long it's going to take you to do it and whether it's worth it. Now, I can't say I reached that point because it's actually, since I said I was going to cut bits out, it's taken me something like 5-10 minutes, I think, of exploring that maze to get through to this point. But I can see there would be people who would, encountering that mechanic there, have said after 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes, do you know what, that's it, I've had enough. Yeah, it's a very fine line. It is. Right, Maya's back on the phone with her usual find it. Find what? And she says find it. Just tell me what I'm looking for. Maya, find it.
Oh, what the fuck am I supposed to find?
She's left something for you to find, clearly. What can it be? More notes. Let's examine them. It's not... Oh, there we go. This is Maya's diary, January 31st. I haven't really been in a good mood since this morning. I tried to lose myself in my graffiti, but I wasn't feeling it. Maybe it's because Mum and I argued this morning. Probably not. We've clashed before. I've known for a long time we value different things. Is it because my classmates tease me? I doubt it. They don't know me. They're just taking their issues out on someone. It's got to be because I lost that special person and the hope he gave me, right? Why do I feel like this? I've never felt like this before. Okay, so Maya had a boyfriend, or at least a friend who was a boy, who was very close to her, and she felt special about them. And who is this?
The girl in this picture is Amelie.
Oh man, I am so confused. What? I can't make sense of this at all. I think I've got this the wrong way round. Maya lost her friend, but it wasn't the only friend she had. Did she blame someone for it? So we have her pictures of cherry blossoms and a girl and a different girl.
This guy looks familiar. They're hurt. Where are you going? Yeah, that's right. Amelie.
Okay, right. That put a different complexion on things.
What's that? Oh, you like what you see? Come closer then. Wait a sec. You two are from my class. Those glasses look good on you.
That's Amelie.
Sorry, she's so cute. I couldn't help myself. Feel free to stop by anytime. You're always welcome.
Maya only ever cared about Amelie. She didn't see me. I was invisible to her.
Right, we got that right. That's good. That clarifies things a bit. Oh, now. So, why would you lend her that book? Why would Anita lend Maya that book? So, Anita initially admired Maya and envied her, was perhaps jealous of her talent, her social media attention and all the rest of it. And then, when Maya met Amelie, Anita felt Maya was stealing Amelie away from her and turned on her, stopped being her friend. And she lent her the book. Okay, yeah, we've seen that. Okay. Keep out. I will. Oh, man. Do you know... Oh!
The library.
We're back at school.
I'm back at school.
We're back at school.
There's no beauty in any of this. Oh, sorry. I was just thinking about something.
Is that the book?
I borrowed that book you wanted. I finished it, so it's all yours.
It's the book that did it.
I
It was
wrote my
reading the book.
impressions in a letter. Read it when you get home, okay?
Right. Anita prompting Maya to read the book was malicious. Is where my mind is going.
Where was it? That book.
Find it. It's the book. Kettenstadt, the town cursed by a witch. Malicious magic to blame for city slump? Kettenstadt continues to see a rapid decline in its population. The birth rate is at a mere 0.7, less than half of the German national average 1.6. Miscarriages are also at 31%, more than double the average 15%. The economy is in shambles and the once booming industrial city has failed to revitalise itself twice. A number of researchers studying the occult point to a witch as the cause of the economic downturn in Kettenstadt. The witch was a Japanese woman who used her clairvoyance to influence economic development in the town in the 1930s. Researchers believe she was hunted down and killed. Before her death, she is believed to have placed a curse on the town, stymieing its growth. Is this Maya's grandmother?
So, it is a curse. But why me? Why do I have to be cursed like this?
You may have asked a leading question. Find it, Maya says. Tell me, is this your curse? Find it, Maya says.
Find what in a place like this?
It's the book. You're in a library. It's got to be the book that you lent to her. Yes, she gave it you back, but we're in a nightmare dream world here. We've got to check every shelf, is my guessing. It could be anywhere. The music's getting really spooky, creepy. And then it's not. This is a fabulously drawn library. I mean, many of the titles, if you look at it, repeat, which is what you'd find in a nightmare, isn't it, I suppose? It's going to be in the last place you look, isn't it? Let's see if there's anything else to examine before we do that. I bet there isn't, because that looked like the right book, didn't it? The spine colour was the same, that light tealy blue. There it is, shining at us. I'm examining the book.
There's space for a book here.
Yes,
Wait.
it's missing.
I think I know these.
Here we go. It's in your locker. It's in your locker. Volume 2 is missing.
No way.
Yes way. Absolutely yes way. Then it's all gone quiet. I presume we have to leave the library and find your locker, do we? Because that was a premonition, was it not? Someone's left their bag. Back the way we came. Back the way we came. Oh, we're in the school again now, properly in the school. Oh, look at this. This is very Victorian, I was going to say. Look at it. It reminds me of an old hospital corridor as well. Schools and hospitals. I'm thinking of the UK here. Often this kind of decor. Spiral staircase, covered in those paper notes.
It's like that other school. Why does this always happen?
Oh, she's had the same experience before. People found out. Perhaps who her
I've never
grandmother
seen
was.
Maya like that before.
She's very depressed, isn't she? It's Amelie again. You're all right, Anita. You left me on read, so I was worried. Sorry, I was just thinking about Maya. I'm not sure if you know this, but Maya was bullied at school. Very long pause from Amelie. I know. But she said she was okay. I figured I shouldn't push the issue. Then it was too late. Very long pause. Why didn't she say anything before she died? I wish she had talked to me. Maybe she didn't see me as a friend.
That's not true.
No, that isn't true, I don't think. She did see you as a friend. I'm going in 209. Ah, the corridor where we need to be. Where was that locker? I suppose I ought to look around as we go. We can read the thing that was on the table now. Let's examine the notebook.
What?
It won't let me examine the notebook. It won't let me examine it. It said examine, and then when I clicked it, I got what? Lockers. It's got to be a locker, hasn't it? Here it is. Right. Oh.
My locker. Why is it locked? Is there something I don't want to see?
I don't know. It's a combination. I don't know the combination. How do I find the combination? Oh. Wait a second. No, they're all yellow. I thought that was something to do with the colour on the table. But there's 4 colours on the table. There's only 1 colour on the padlock. Yeah, it doesn't change. Have I got to do the yellow one first? Is that what it's saying? What is going on? It's got to be something to do with those. Oh, wait a minute. Yellow says 1. Is that a 1? Or is it an L? But yellow is the 3rd letter in the word. So the 3rd combination number is a 1. I don't know.
It won't open.
Of course it won't. I've only put 1 number in. There must be other numbers around the place. We just got to find them. But where would they be? This music is not making life easy for me. We've got to look everywhere, haven't we? Clearly. That's got to be a clue. Oh.
Maya's locker. No, it's not here.
No, it's
It
not.
wasn't here before either.
I know that. But her locker was open, which is why I looked in there. What I'm looking for is numbers. Anywhere. I don't mind. Or lockers that will open. Okay, there are no more numbers, but is that a clue? The yellow 1. Nothing on the notice boards. They don't really come into sharp focus. I don't think they're meant to. God, look at that. There are bags around the place. They're different colours too. Can I go through this door? Nope. Can I go through that door? Nope. There's no way out of this place. We've got to crack the code. I'll be darned if I know how. Alright, let's be logical about this. 4 numbers, 4 colours. Black, red, yellow, blue. There's nothing written down anywhere apart from this one over here. And we can't examine that. There are no other numbers written anywhere. I suppose I haven't looked at the ceiling. There's a number on the ceiling! Oh, here we go! Here we go. Black is 0. Red is 3. Yellow is 1. And there it is at the top. 2. So black is 0. So it's going to be 0. Red was 3. 0, 3, 1, 2. Let's try it and see. Oh, that took me ages. I hope it's right. 0, 3, 1, 2.
I know what's inside,
We're in.
and I can't look away.
We're in. There is the book.
What's this letter? Was it inside the book?
She said she'd put a letter in there and told you to read it.
Remember when I said I wanted to live like a cherry blossom? To be beautiful and dignified for a fleeting moment, simply by letting go of life. Daring to bloom, knowing it won't last. And so falling in vivid color. I wish I could live like that. I want to experience true beauty, if only for a moment.
This is the effect the book had on her.
I met someone who made me feel different. He showed me a whole new world, gave me hope. I honestly thought he could help me find a new me. I felt it with all my heart. But people didn't understand us. Didn't want that from us. In the end, they took my hope from me. They took him away. People who can't achieve beauty seek comfort in others. They fear anyone different, hate them, try to tear them down. I can't take much more of this. I wish you and I could run away together, Amelie. Just me and you.
Oh my gosh.
Maya. She was asking Amelie for help. But I just... everything. You're way more talented than me. So, why? Why take Amelie from me?
Yes.
Like I wasn't even there.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Is my friend. She's mine. I only wanted to take her down a bit. She was taking Amelie away from me. She wouldn't pay attention to me. How was I supposed to know she'd actually kill herself?
Right. I mean, I thought the note might have actually been to Anita, but it wasn't. It was a goodbye note to Amelie. Okay. So the guilt is the thing that's plaguing Anita. She actually now realises that we can't still go that way. Have we got to go back the way we came? She actually realises now her part in what has happened. She doesn't bear responsibility for what happened to Amelie, but she certainly, it's all your fault. Self-recrimination. She can't handle the fact, her mind can't handle the fact that she's guilty, that she feels this guilt. Oh God, not again! What is it she said? What have I done to deserve this? I think you've answered your own question. Oh, this is very dark. And it's not altogether obvious where the heck I'm going. I'm expecting us to be pursued any moment here. I'm not necessarily favouring left turns, it's just that I'm making them. You get my drift? I think I'm making as many right turns as left. It's just the way they're turning out. I'll try and do something different if the opportunity presents. I will not go through that door because it was unsuccessful. I'll try this one. Whoa, I won't. Oh God, we're in another one of these. I can see it coming. Just before we do this, I want to gather some wool before we get into this hectic, frenetic thing that's facing us. I think I've made two errors of judgment. One is that when we went exploring the apartments, I thought we were totally in Amelie's apartment most of the time, but we went down the corridor before we found that book talking about the Japanese attitude to life and death. I think that was Maya's apartment. I think she was in the same apartment building as Amelie. And also, I'm not sure what the relationship between these three girls was. Whether it was that Anita was Maya's friend and Amelie appeared on the scene and then suddenly Maya focused herself completely on Amelie. Or whether it was that Anita and Amelie were very close friends and then Maya appeared on the scene, focused herself on Amelie, and Amelie focused herself on Maya. I actually think it was that Anita admired Maya up to the point where Maya took up with Amelie. And it was that jealousy that happened which has driven this whole thing. And I think, therefore, Anita giving Maya the book was part of that jealousy. It was a deliberate tactic on her part to disturb Maya's state of being, her mind. All right? I think, right, now we'll progress again through this darn door. Oh. hate these things with a passion. How many is this going to take before we make it? I'll try this door. I'll try 210. I'm also going to try not just always going left or right. There is that thing, isn't there, that if you're left-handed, you prefer going left, or is it something like that? I prefer not going left or right. I prefer getting the heck out of this place. It's not going to be there, is it? Oh, what just happened then? I hate these things. I hate it. It's having the desired effect. If it's meant to traumatise me, it's traumatising me, but it's traumatising me because of this. This is what's traumatising me. The fact that I'm trying my best and I'm dying. 210 again. 210 didn't help me last time. Too close to the walls. Too close to the walls. I'm dead. Ta-da! And breathe. Right, I'm not trying 210. Let's go. I don't think this is the same route through here that we used last time.
Are you here to punish me?
I don't think it is anyway. Pretty sure it isn't. It looks different when you start off. No, 210, you let me down last time. I'm going straight for the end. No, I should have taken 210. There was only 210, wasn't there? There wasn't a minute. Yeah, 210. This time I'm going to go left. I'm going to try to keep moving. It would help if there was a little more perspective between... Okay, we'll take that one. Between where you are and where you're going, if you see what I mean. That's 210 again. Oh man, that's no use then. Let's go right instead. That was hopeless. Although it's kind of sending me back the same way. Is this new? Can I open this? Am I dead? Yeah. Stand up, Anita. It's all your fault.
Forgive me, Maya!
Oh, is that what you think? This is a curse from Maya, which is tormenting you by making you experience this? Is that what you're thinking now? I'm not so sure. Let's take 210. We'll go right. This is... It seems more claustrophobic this time than previously. Not that way. This way. Take that door. Keep moving. There was a door there. Yes, I know there was. I'm back on 210. Alright, I'm going to take that door. There wasn't a door here. 2-9. Are these doors meant to be sequential? Are we meant to do 210 followed by 211 followed by... I don't know. To be honest, I'm too busy trying to survive to worry about stuff like that. Oh, I think this is bad. I think that was 210 we just came back through. Yeah. Well, at least the eyes and mouths aren't talking to me this time. No doors. It's back here again. That means there's a monster behind this door, doesn't it? Because there always was. 212? No, there isn't this time. Go figure. I've been ignoring that door because I thought there was something behind it. Oh, hello, progress. In a minor way. Please give me no options. I just want to get the heck out of here as fast as 2 or 4. Take it. Straight ahead, I think we've done it. No, we haven't. No, we haven't. Yes, we have. Yes, we have. We're out. Where are we? Oh, we're not on the roof again. No.
Maya, I finally get it. I know what you wanted me to find.
And what does that knowledge bring you? Who are you
Anita,
ringing?
what's up?
I'm so sorry, Amelie. Maya died because I killed her.
What are you talking about?
You and Maya wrote letters to each other, right?
Yes.
Yeah, but then Maya jumped off the villa roof.
Well, there was supposed to be one in the last book you had, too.
What?
That letter was a message for you.
Why are you telling me this, Anita?
I was jealous of Maya. I was afraid she'd take you away from me.
Right.
My mom was right. I should never have been born.
Oh, wait, Anita.
Oh. So the notes about bad treatment and everything were directed at Anita. The mother's saying, the thing about food and all the other stuff. Okay, that is where I'm going to stop for the end of episode 2. I'll be back with you in a second. Right, that was episode 2. What did you think about the chasing mechanic where you're being pursued down the corridor by the monster that wants to eat you? I understand this sort of nightmarish nature of it, that, we've all had dreams where we're being pursued by something and you feel kind of helpless, don't you? And logic doesn't work in that, you think you're going the right way, or suddenly everything becomes slow motion and you can't progress. I understand it. I'm not totally averse to that kind of experience being presented to the game player. But, and I've said the but already, but I'm going to add to it here, it can be so challenging that it's a feeling you can't verbalise. It's something inside you. We've all felt it, haven't we? We've all played games like that, where we've started to feel the frustration building up to a point where you accept that you're being challenged and you're being presented with something which is, not going to be easy. But on the other hand, you don't want it to become so hard, so frustrating that the good points, the good experiences that you've had so far in the game, the mysteries, the solving of stuff, the trying to put together bits of evidence to make sense of what's happening here, has something taken away from it. It's tarnished by this exposure to this mechanic that has you running through a corridor, being pursued, chased, and not just once. I mean, it's used it twice now. I have a feeling it will use it more because it seems to be a go-to thing when it wants to stress you out. I mean, I would say personally there are other ways of stressing the player out than doing that. I suppose what I'm really saying is, if there was a full price game, let's say £70, whatever dollars, and there was a lot of that sort of mechanic in it, how would you feel? Would that be something that would attract you to the game? Or would it, on the other hand, make you think, nah, do you know what? No. Interesting point to ponder on there at the end of episode 2. Right, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it despite all the frustrations. And I'll be along with episode 3, which I'm fairly confident will be the last episode. I hope I don't live to eat those words. Yeah, that'll be along soon. Bye.